about tarot reading. And this may be uncomfortable for some, but for me it is not. I haven't said anything to YouTube about me and my tarot journey, but after about 3 years of doing tarot, I have decided that I will no longer be doing tarot reading. My reasoning for this is, honestly, you guys, I have been on a spiritual journey now for about 6 months. Honestly, it's been about 2 years. It's been a lot of craziness going on in those 2 years. And I came to the realization, let me put a little some on my damn lips, baby, because they looking like, what? That's what it's giving. But yeah, y'all, I will no longer be doing tarot reading on my YouTube channel. I am sorry to those of you who are big on tarot, but this channel is no longer going to have any tarot reading on it. This channel is very much so going to be a vlog, beauty, and like an inspirational channel, especially for businesses and for spiritual purposes. And the reason why I stopped doing tarot reading is not just on YouTube. I stopped altogether, even doing it for other people. My reason is because tarot has always, I thought that tarot was good in my life, but honestly, I felt like it was a distraction sent from the devil himself. I felt like I was never quite able to, like, I constantly questioned whether or not I was making the right decision when it came to me doing tarot. And it's because, for one, of course, I grew up in a very religious family, Christian background. And you know, we've always been told certain things, you know, from the Bible and different things growing up in church. And I honestly never ever wanted to do tarot reading. I never even wanted to get a tarot reading. But I was open to it because spiritually I was changing and I was curious. For a very long time, you guys, I went atheist. Like, after I left church, I went atheist for some years, because I just didn't feel like a God existed. I felt like I had went through so much in my life, and I was constantly dealing with things back to back to back, especially around the time my grandfather passed. I really didn't accept the fact that there was a God. And for a few years, I was atheist. I didn't believe in anything. For about 8 to 10 years, I was straight lesbian. I dated nothing but women. You know what I'm saying? So my life had changed drastically, especially my mental. About 2015 is when my mind started to go bad with depression. I wasn't able to concentrate. I wasn't able to focus. I didn't know what I was doing. I was failing in school. I had to drop out of school because I got suspended for my grades. You guys, I just went through a period of change, and I didn't understand who I was or who I was becoming as a person anymore. So I had to make the decision to figure out my life, kind of. And something that I picked up, this was in I always was curious about tarot. I had bought stuff, but I never did anything with it. And that was probably back in 2019 or 2018. And 2020 is when I decided to fully go, like, full throttle and learn tarot and start the process. I feel like once I was actually in a hospital, and when I got out, I got the bright idea that tarot was going to be my gateway to escaping depression and anxiety. And I'm going to be honest with you, for a very long period of time it was, or so I thought. And to me, I feel like that's just how, you know, the devil works. He puts things, familiar tools in front of you that are familiar with the world, and allows you to believe that this is going to be the same thing as you talking about God in a regular way. Because I've always been fond of God, and I've always spoke highly of God when I was doing tarot, and I thought that I was doing the right thing. But I kept hearing these little voices like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think this is right. This is not what you should be doing. My conscience telling me like, I don't think this is your path. I don't think this is what you are actually supposed to be doing. I did feel like I had a gift to where I was able to see things other people couldn't see. I've been told I have a prophetic gift, but I didn't tap into it because I think tarot was kind of in the way, so it wasn't allowing me to see things that I really needed to see. So one day, you know what I'm saying, I had started kind of veering away from tarot. I hadn't really did it in months. Like, I would get tired of doing it. I would get tired of seeing it. I would get tired of people asking me to do readings on them. I felt like people were coming to me as God. And it was so annoying to me because I was like, you know, I'm not God. You know what I'm saying? I don't have all the answers. I don't want you just coming to me because you have a question every day and you want a direct answer. I told this one girl because she kept coming to me about a guy and she was just asking me so many questions, and then it got to the point where she was asking me about a job and about cars and about homes and all these different things, blessings that I feel like you shouldn't ask every little thing. You know what I'm saying? And I started to feel like I was having to be in the role of God. And I was like, you know what? I told her, I was like, look, I'm not God. I'm not trying to be God. I'm not psychic. You know what I'm saying? I literally just call myself a spiritual being who is here to deliver messages to people and help people out. I've always wanted to help people. I've always wanted to give people the best advice, but I never wanted to be a tarot reader. Like, that wasn't what I thought I was supposed to be doing. And it just made me uncomfortable for her to constantly come to me asking me questions that I feel like she should have been praying for. And that's exactly what I told her. I said, I feel like you should be praying to God for these answers because I am not God and I am not here to give you every answer to life. I feel like you need to take some time and really get to understand yourself and really evaluate the situation, pray about things, and let God give you answers directly or from whatever source that he decides to give you an answer from. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like that was my place. I felt like I was in the wrong place. I felt like I didn't belong in tarot. I felt like I was going against God. I just really started to wake up spiritually. I felt my purpose was higher than tarot. I felt that my purpose was to be a beacon of light to other women, other men, or whoever it is that is in the tarot community. Not only the tarot community, but anybody that's spiritual and just is very lost. I feel like this, since, you know, the panorama, I feel like God has been trying to deliver messages for the past couple of years now that he is still God and that everything that you believe in, you need to believe in him first. It's like people are putting things, and I felt this way when I was doing tarot and I was getting readings done on myself, and I felt like I was putting tarot before God. I was asking people questions that I felt like I should have been praying for. So I honestly felt that I was doing the wrong thing when it came to being a spiritual being and worshiping God. So God spoke to me and said, put it down. And I was like, put what down? He was like, put the tarot cards down. And I was like, God, I don't know about that. I feel like I'm doing a good job. I feel like people are listening to me. But then I also feel like I'm not doing what's right by you. So God said again to me, put the tarot cards down. You have a higher purpose. You are able to see things that other people can't see. But your role is not to be played with tarot. This is going to require you to be pure. This is going to require straight Holy Ghost, no tools. And a prophetess told me this a year ago. She told me that you are a woman of God, and you know what I'm saying, God is calling you to speak to people that are like you or people that have lost their way from God. No tools. She said, you're going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, cast down all of these things with no tools. And it didn't speak to me until this year, a month ago, when I heard the voice of God say, put the tarot cards down. Don't make another video with them. Don't pick them up. Don't use them for yourself. Don't use them for other people. Don't use the tarot cards anymore. And this is not to speak bad about anybody who does tarot, because again, I was a tarot reader. You know what I'm saying? So this is not speaking highly. This is speaking strictly on myself and the experience that I have had and the spiritual awakening that I have had with God. Spiritual awakening that I have had with God. God spoke to me and told me these things. And you know, I'm hoping that, you know, this is going to be a very long journey for me, because it's very unfamiliar. It's very, very unfamiliar. So this is going to be a very hard journey, because I'm going from, you know, being a tarot reader to now being straight spiritual and really getting back to God and understanding my purpose.
I think the greatest question that you have to ask yourself is, God, what do you know about me that I'm still struggling to lay hold of? Because if I ever lay hold of what you know about me, I'm crazy enough to believe that I could set this city on fire. I'm crazy enough to believe that I could break that generational curse. So God, I need to know what you know about me. Why did you keep me in this world? Why did you let me make it to Denver when no one else could? Why did you allow me to be in this family? What is it that you know about me that I don't know about myself? I'm trying to wrap my mind around why you wrapped your hand around me when I should have been crazy and out of my mind. When I should have been somewhere drinking and sleeping, you wrapped your hands around me. God, what is it that you know about me?
And trying to live in my truth. So this year is going to be very different for me. It's going to be very awakening. 29, which I will be 29 October 19th. I feel like 29 is a year of awakening. It's a year of spiritual blessings. It's a year of spirituality, going back to God, self-love, and really just making sure that I'm being fulfilled in all aspects of my life and not settling for things because of worldly possessions. Not settling for things because of comfortability. And I do feel like I was extremely comfortable doing tarot. I was extremely comfortable with you know, manifestation and all of this stuff. I felt like I was very comfortable in it, and I feel like, you know, some of those things I feel still ties into, you know, God. But God speaking to me directly, telling me, hey, this is not what I want you to do, really, really woke me up and made me realize that, hey, there is something else that God wants you to do. There's something else that God wants you to do. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to put these cards down. You're going to have to trust me. You're going to have to trust me when I tell you that this is what I need you to do. And I know this is a way that you make money. This is a business for you. I know that this is something that you feel like has been helping other people, and you have helped people. But I want you to help people my way, is what I heard God say. I want you to help people my way, pure. I want you to be molded into the person that I've been trying to mold you into for the longest. I'm still here, I still love you, and I'm still going to guide you, because there is something that I have for you to do. There's a mission that I have for you to accomplish. And when God speaks, you gotta listen. You gotta listen. Like, usually I don't hear the voice of the Lord that clear. It was so clear. And it wasn't something I heard out loud. It was something I heard in my head. Put it down. I heard it so loud. And when I said, put what down? I heard the answer, put down the tarot card. Like, it was so loud and clear, you guys. And I thought I was going insane. But yes, you guys, I will no longer be doing tarot on my channel. So I'm so sorry to those of you who are looking forward to tarot videos, but I will not be doing those. Instead, I will be doing a lot of things dealing with mental health, and I will be doing a lot of things dealing with spirituality, and, you know, trying to help people to break free of different situations that we have been put in our lives. And I want to help mold people into better people and help people break the chains of this mental health. I want to help people to learn how to cope with mental health. show my challenges and help you guys to better understand ways that you can mold yourself into getting out of that dark place. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. I hope you guys are enjoying Vlogtober, and I will see you guys in the next video.